The road trip, the Pacers are back at home. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Greg Monroe is out there with Parker, and it's Jackson in at point guard.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Beasley with the screen on Jackson. No good from Beasley. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
Here's Turner after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Here's Gooden. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now, here's Gooden. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. The three, and good. The three-point shot, good from Gooden. Gooden's got 5 points so far.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Beasley with the screen on Antetokounmpo. It's all about Antetokounmpo. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Middleton. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Beasley. Jumps up, and it's George finishing it off.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. The young fella's wearing the rim out. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And that is a major league flush right there, my friend.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And it's Gooden with the jam.
And it's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor. A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And that one's good. George.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. And finished off by Parker.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Bucks trail by 3. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Sessions out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Parker in at the power forward. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 16-7 run. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls put forth a nice effort. He finished with 8 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Dellavedova, defended by George. And it's Dellavedova missing. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
See? That's why I can never trust my teammates.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. There's a screen. Monroe can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Gooden with the steal. Outside for George.
Oh, nice.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova, Milwaukee. No good that time either. Pacers leading by 8. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Shot by Gooden is no good. Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Gooden. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And now, let's hear it for your defense.
And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Freak, third.
Well, if these guys can get much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Here's Gooden after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Rush. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Can't get it to fall.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Richardson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Pacers making the shot. The drive by Jackson. No good off the front iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Miles, that's good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Richardson kicks to Parker. Here's Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here's Richardson. Right side Jackson.
Yeah, I just let him go right past me. Good defense.
Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Perfect.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. on time and on target.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Letting the game come to me. I knew it. I knew it was going to show up.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Good. He's in at point guard. Beasley out there with Turner. Then there's Ellis, and it's George in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Middleton. Jackson setting the pick here for Middleton. It's Jackson with the drive. Great defense that time from Ellis. Pacers leading by 14. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And good kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around.
In there.
Again, the miss by Ellis. Bucks trail by 14. Parker, a screen on Turner. Jackson passes to Parker. From 11 feet away. That is good. Parker's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Yeah, quit being so soft. Gotta play aggressive.
LaVoy Allen's checked in for Indiana. Lawson comes in for Freak. And Milwaukee also makes. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Now I'm only
Indiana leading by 14. Here's Gooden. And that is good. Gooden's got 24 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Richardson.
Oh, no.
Off target from outside. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Dribbling too much for him.
Gooden with it. 24 points for him. Daniels dishes to Gooden. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Give me that.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Ellis is checked in for Indiana. 26 seconds left in the third. They double in with Freak. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jackson.
Oh, yeah, I got you on clamps.
Out to Sessions. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Oh, can I make it?
7 seconds left to play in the third. It'll count. No good trying to...
I remember I made a freaking half-court shot.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Indiana leading by 15. And Milwaukee, looking at who they got. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Jackson is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Monroe in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Parker. He feeds it to Jackson. Looking to get it going. Here's Monroe. And the layup's good off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. The fader. Pacers with the rebound. Gooden's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I was doing too much.
Dishes to Beasley. Pass to Ellis. Beasley the screen. Clock at 6. Gooden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's George missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Monroe, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Milwaukee.
Make the defense move.
I'm about to do it again.
Good
What's
shot.
up, big fella?
And so here is Indiana. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Turner with a screen on Jackson. And it's Gooden with the jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the
Why the
dunk
heck
caps
is
it
my
off.
dude
Well,
stopping?
you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right
Every
there.
time I try to slide, move my stick to stay on my man, it automatically stops my dude. It gets on my nerve.
Bucks trail by 15. Screen by Monroe. Jackson kicks to Dellavedova. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration. They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Oh.
And Gooden kicks to Beasley. That is good. Beasley's got 4 points this quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
I don't know. You tell me how many layups they've gotten today. Come on, I'm trying to get to A+.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace Mates.
Here's Middleton. Jackson passes to Monroe. Good work defensively by Turner.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
I cannot
Now,
break
here's
these
Gooden.
plays. It's so hard to do it. It's difficult to...
Beasley sets a screen for Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Now, here is George. Now, here's Gooden. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
I didn't even
And
say
taking a
nothing bad.
technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
A different look for Milwaukee. Mahimi comes in for Monroe, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Pass to Beasley. Beasley with a screen on Jackson. Beasley dishes to Gooden.
I ain't doing crap. I gotta help out her brother.
And he dunks it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Here's Gooden after the basket by Milwaukee. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot's good by Turner.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
What?
A dominating performance for the Pacers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Let me get a minute to think about that real quick. Okay, wear me sometimes.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here is Miles. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. They set the pick. And Gooden kicks to Rush. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Didn't let me steal the ball. So.
He's off on the first.
Oh, hey, missed it.
So no problem for
and
Indiana
we got
as they
victory.
get the win. They ported it.
I am not gonna want all this.
Guys, Paul George stand.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Well, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Goodbye, y'all.